talking about identification right now. I have to explain to people that's not the reason why you messed up. And we have to explain that if you mess up on Friday, it's typically because of the decisions you made and the things you allowed yourself to be exposed to on Monday.
So good.
What I just shared
So good.
is a mic drop moment. If you're listening to what I said, really understand and take this in. If you mess up on Friday, it's typically because of the decisions you made and the things you allowed yourself to be exposed to on Monday. What do I mean by that? Let's go back to Monday, right? So let's say Monday comes around, you're at the gym. Let's give an example. You see the good-looking girl walking by. Normally you go about your business, but in this instance, you decide to look a bit longer than you probably should. And maybe you go some places in your mind that you probably shouldn't. And to us in that moment, we justify that act by saying, you know what, I don't feel like if I, engage with this woman in this way that I'm going to go look at porn, I'm going to go masturbate or do anything like that. So it's okay. I can look as long as I don't touch. That's the justification that we make in our mind, right? But in reality, this is the beginning of your problem. In reality, even though it's true, you might not go home and look at porn, you might not go home and masturbate, but what you just did is you've planted a seed of lust in your heart.
Planted a seed.
That little act of getting that moment of micro sexual gratification is you planting a seed of lust in your heart. And we think that it's not a big deal, but what ends up happening is Tuesday comes around, you might see another girl.
Right.
You look a little bit longer. You might go places in your mind again. You don't go home and look at porn, you don't go home and masturbate, but you just watered that seed. Wednesday comes along, same situation. Thursday comes along, same situation. Until Friday comes. Now watch this. Friday comes around, you're on social media, and you see a girl that's not even that attractive to you. And I hear this from people, so I know this is true. And I know this resonates with people watching this. Not even that attractive to you. But all of a sudden, you feel like you can't control yourself. It's not that this moment is so tempting or this woman is so much more attractive than all the other. Nope. The reason why you're in this predicament is because you're not dealing with just a little lust seed anymore. You're dealing with a full-blown lust tree that is now demanding that you eat the fruit from it. This is nuggets, bro.